90s magazines are making a comeback. Condensed serifs invading posters and billboards, and K-pop influencing everything from A to B. Stay ahead of the typographic curve with your ultimate guide to trending fonts in 2024. Hi, my name is Laura Kyung for Envato Tuts Plus, and in this video we will take a look at fonts that are trending right now, what fonts are popular in 2023, and what fonts will be popular in 2024 so you can start using them right now. The fonts we'll be featuring on this video can be found at Envato Elements. I'll tell you more about that and how you can get them later. So let's start with what is happening now. What were the font trends for 2023? This year's trending fonts were characterized by eccentricity and diversity, reflecting an increasingly saturated digital market and the trend-hopping nature of social media culture. It was the year to find your tribe online, be it Barbiecore, cottagecore, or gothcore, with foundries offering a range of bold, beautiful, and sometimes downright weird font styles to match the eclectic mood. Popular fonts in 2023 were also inspired by cinema, since audiences returned to movie theaters post-pandemic. Highly anticipated releases such as Barbie, Asteroid City, and Oppenheimer brought 3D fonts and vintage typefaces to popularity, inspiring designers to bring a similar cinematic style to their typography. Overall, the popular fonts of 2023 were a direct reflection of what was happening in popular culture and social media trends, resulting in a wide range of trending font styles from goofy sans serifs to sci-fi fonts and almost anything and everything in between. Typography trends in 2024 are just as exciting and diverse as in 2023. For classic typography lovers, there is a comeback of traditional typefaces. Baroque-style display fonts, delicate sans serif fonts bring an elegant mood, lightness, and classicism to projects, while the 90s editorial trend reminds us why clean, geometric sans serifs can't be really bettered for simple impact. The popular obsession with all things South Korean inspired the K-fonts trends and Roll the Credits, which offers 2024 font styles for streaming and cinema opening sequences. The impact of cinema on trending fonts is going nowhere for 2024, with eagerly awaited sequels including Dune Part 2, Joker, Folie à Deux, and Gladiator 2, all set to influence typographic trends in the year to come. These typography trends of 2024 are set to make a big impact not only in digital but also in print. So anything that has to do from website design to brand identities to social media posts and packaging. I have already been using many of these fonts from Envato Elements for my own personal projects. The quality of these fonts is amazing. You can impress clients and save so much time with their resourceful library. With one subscription, I have access to unlimited assets that go beyond just fonts like photos, music, sound effects, and graphic templates. You can subscribe with a link in the description. So let's take a deeper dive into these font trends for 2024. Let's start with delicate elegance. This delicate font trend for 2024 is sure to bring a touch of luxury and elegance to brand designs and websites. Elegant script fonts have been an ongoing font trend over the past year, but looking ahead, we'll start to see these hand cursive typefaces become even more wispy and ethereal, in line with a delicate mood across branding and online design. Look for thinned out ligatures and barely there calligraphic touches to achieve a sophisticated, vintage-inspired look in your projects. Team with high contrast backgrounds or faded photography to maximize the legibility of these dainty hand-drawn fonts. Next up, we have K-fonts. K-culture, including K-pop and K-dramas, have taken the Western world by storm over the past year. Sometimes coined the Korean wave or K-wave, the influence of South Korea on pop culture, design, and fashion is only set to continue into 2024. We can expect to see more brands look into Korean trends to inspire type choices for identities, campaigns, and websites. Certainly not limited to independent brands, mainstream corporates are also beginning to tap into the K-fonts trend. So what is this South Korean typographic style? It is a mix of retro with VR, anime with playful tech, leading to typography styles that balance a 70s vintage aesthetic with a digital polish. LG Electronics unveiled a revised brand identity in 2023 created by Wolf Olens, making a stylistic nod to its Korean heritage, putting a curvy, retro-inspired typeface and emoji elements into action across TV ads and digital campaigns. Next, we have Friendly Experimental. A couple of years back, experimental fonts became universally popular, bringing stylish but illegible text to websites all over the internet. These fonts are just too experimental to work successfully as accessible font choices. So in 2024, designers will increasingly prioritize accessibility on websites and apps. Fonts need to meet high standards of legibility. This new wave of experimental fonts are much easier on the eye, hinting at an experimental edge with quirky ligatures and details. These trending 2024 fonts have a friendlier, softer approach to design, perfect for children's branding, festival flyers, or family-targeted campaigns. With exciting movie releases in 2024, like Dune Part 2, Joker, Folie à Deux, Gladiator 2, and The Lord of the Rings, expected to draw in theatergoers in the months ahead, we're sure to see some diverse creative credits and sophisticated graphic design choices being brought to the fore in movies and TV. Perhaps director Wes Anderson's aesthetic eye has set the trend in motion. Typography has become an integral part of movie and TV entertainment. You can bring a cinematic feel to your designs with these movie fonts and television typefaces that take their inspiration from sci-fi, action thrillers, and edgy dramas. Think bold and condensed with plenty of quirky noir character. Next, New Baroque. Give your projects an extravagant mood with a new Baroque font style for 2024. Chunky, cursive styles that make a nod to the 70s and 80s will bring a decadent feel to branding for lifestyle, retail, and beauty. Pair them with offbeat neon color schemes to offset that vintage style of these 2024 trending fonts. One of the many elegant typography trends for 2024, New Baroque fonts tap into 2024's sophisticated mood, and they translate beautifully to social media campaigns, looking particularly effective teamed with fashion photography. Next, we have Condensed Serif. In 2023, we saw the condensed serif trend become increasingly popular in websites and magazine designs, as well as luxury brands. But next year, this subtle, stylish 2024 font style will branch out, creating an impact as part of brand identities, print designs, and social media templates. In line with the generally elegant mood of 2024's trending fonts, condensed serif fonts are effortlessly stylish and make a nod to an earlier era of editorial design. Team this grown-up font trend with fashion, food, and lifestyle imagery, or used to bring a stylish point of difference to pull quotes and headlines on zines, magazines, and social media stories. Classical sans serif. If the new Baroque is a little too maximalist for your taste, there is another option, and that would be the new classical sans serif, a 2024 font style that marries vintage style sophistication with the sleek minimalism of a sans serif typeface. Strip away the ligatures and excess from script fonts or cursive typefaces to reveal an altogether smoother and simpler result. This is a great 2024 font style for projects which require a little flair and elegance while maintaining a contemporary feel. Try a classical sans serif font for character brand identities like the elegant identity for convenient seafood by agency Super Idea, or use on website landing pages for a luxurious look. And last but not least, we have 90s Editorial. Graphic designers love sans serif fonts for their ability to modernize any design and bring in that sleek, modern touch to magazine spreads. The typography trends in 2024 are pointing towards an elegant direction with serif, but that's not to say there isn't a place for sans serif fonts in 2024. Inspired by the style of 1990s era magazines, the 90s editorial trend is all about high impact, yet sleekly minimal sans serif typefaces that look best set in classic black and white and attention-seeking uppercase. Tap into a 90s mood by accompanying your sans serif fonts with naturalistic photography and geometric grid-based layouts with plenty of white space. In 2024, we're seeing a return to classic font styles and simple elegance. As digital designs seek to become increasingly accessible and brands look to replicate the aesthetic of print in online designs, classical sans serif fonts and the new Baroque type trend fit this elegant mood perfectly. The K-fonts trend is poised to bring plenty of typographic character into branding and social media projects, while high-impact fonts inspired by cinema and streaming are set to bring the thrill factor to poster designs and website layouts. The 90s editorial font trend is a sleek antidote to maximalist font styles and will never fail to bring palette-cleansing style to less is more designs. Don't miss the cutting-edge trendy fonts for 2024 that you can find on Envato Elements. Here, discover the latest from talented font designers and creative type foundries. If you liked this video and would like to see more, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you aren't already. Don't forget to click the little bell icon to get notified of any new and inspiring videos. My name is Laura Kyung, and from all of us at Envato Tuts Plus, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.